Sabrina. Hope you're well. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Milo. I was chatting away as usual, and I didn't press the live button. I need to get the hang of this whole joint live thing. I still never pressed the button correctly. Hi, guys. I'm waiting for Adam to join because he said he will join at 55. It's now 55. Let me know if you can hear me, everyone. Hello, CR7. Hello, everybody. Oh, are we tired, Raven? Are we tired? Are you got your milkshake? Mochi! Princess. Oh, you're so soft and beautiful. Hello, George. Thank you. Glad, loud and clear. I was already on the live stream and I was talking away and I hadn't pressed the live button. I'm not sure where Adam is. Hopefully we're in the right live and hopefully that we haven't or I haven't messed it up because I know I'm not very good at these things. Hey Ceci, oh there we go. Adam's just about to join. Hello. Oh.
Hello there.
Hello. How are you?
I'm okay. I don't know if people can see my screen though. It's all black on my end. So
yeah. Why is that?
Oh, I don't know if you did the live thing. Like, is it completely live, or is it? I guess it is live.
It is like I saw your cat and then it disappeared.
Rosemary didn't want to be seen. Let me. No, that's where it's.
Oops.
You see me? You don't see me live over there? No.
No, I can see a logo.
That doesn't work. Let's see. Flip, mute, hide live video, retouch. Rosemary, you cursed this thing. You're like, I don't want to be seen on camera today. It's Sunday. Let me X out and then let me try to rejoin.
Yeah, try that again.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh no, what have I done? That's it. Hi Margot. Hi Norm. Hi Lewis. Hey Cersei.
Okay, I think I might be good now. Can you hear me, Shelly? I can see a kitty, but I don't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was on mute.
I think you can see Rosemary now.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
well,
hey Kevin, Sue.
Hello, everybody.
London.
Well, I am so. Yeah, my wife. Well, you're. What are you on? What channel are you on though? If you're on my channel, you're not going to see anything. You got to go to her channel. Yeah, that's the way it works.
Oh.
Yeah, whoever hosts it is the only person or the only channel that it's showing live. Like my channel won't show live, but your channel will. Kind of silly. It seems like YouTube should be able to like figure out to have both channels live if need be, like on StreamYard, for example.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, Raven.
Hello.
Oh, enjoying themselves.
What, Butchie? What? What's the matter?
Yeah, I am on my own phone, not my wife's phone, so my visual quality is going to be a little less than what it usually is. Um,
That's okay, as long as you know it's doesn't heat up.
oh, it
Should be
probably will.
fine.
It probably will. But I figure, Shelly, though, we'll probably cap this at about an hour or so, is what I was thinking going
yeah,
in.
yeah, definitely. That's fine by me. That's also fine.
And I will try to keep up.
Hello.
Look at chat.
Hi, Echo. Hi,
Yeah.
mate. Look at you two. These two are always stuck together like glue.
Oh, well, that's a good thing, right? Because they'll be
Yeah,
going to Roz, right?
yeah, definitely. Look at them, just in
Now,
love.
May is supposed to go in about a month or so. Is that right? Or a few
In a
weeks or
in
something like that?
in a couple of weeks, I think about probably about 10, 15 days. Yeah, about 2 weeks we've got left.
And then what about as far as Echo goes, like the beginning of the year? I think I heard.
So yeah, it would be the end of January for Echo. Mm, hello. Because we have to wait 3 months for the bloods to come through.
Oh,
And that's for every animal. If like any animal wants to go abroad, you have to wait 3 months. So it's a bit of a long process, but I guess it does go pretty quick. It has gone quick with May, that's for sure.
hmm. Hello, Blair Bear, Margot, Kevin, Lewis. I'm just kind of scrolling up in chats. Try to say hello to everybody, but I mean, I'm sure I miss people. Cersei, um, Landon, Sue, and anybody else I miss. Sabrina, Juan. Hello, hello all.
Hello, McAfee. Oh, Bunchy.
Well, I'm gonna just quickly just talk about myself just for a very quick second, Shelly,
Oh,
just so
please
people
do.
can say
Please do.
maybe who don't
Yeah,
like
please.
know who I even am. So, those who might be new to me or new to this channel, my name is Adam, and I call this channel the Giving Paws. We live with 9 cats, mostly rescue cats. They're either rescues or foster fails. This here is Rosemary, all you're looking at right now. Most of you, I think, know me, but there might be a few that don't. One of the things about this channel that I feel like makes it always a little bit unique. Hello there, Kaya, is we donate all of our channel revenue to charity at the end of each month. Usually we try to get about 4 or 5 charities a month, about $50 to $100 as well. But I think most of you know of me, but those who may not. So just a little bit about myself, and I do have some good news as well. I'm going to have a post about this later today or tomorrow. One of the senior cats that we have been sponsoring for like months now, like I think 4 months, Bunts or Bunt, I think his name is. He finally got adopted out yesterday after like
Oh,
4 months of sponsoring him.
that's
So
great.
those senior cats are always hard to get adopted. I mean, and really cats that are even like older than like 2, sometimes they're hard to get adopted out. Morning there, Nash, or good afternoon, I should say.
Oops, look at Batchy trying to get up. Oh, come then. Oh, what are you doing?
Yes, Rosie.
How's things on the house situation? I haven't been able to catch up with it all, so I'm not sure if you have sold or found a
No,
buyer yet. No.
no. I
Do
mean,
you get?
we don't even get showings really. We've been on the market for like 50 days roughly now, and we've had 2 showings. So it's basically like a frozen market right now.
Hmm.
I've talked to like Lewis before, and he said, "Well, you need to like buy the Saint. I can't remember the name. The Saint. There's a Saint of like house sales apparently, and buried in your backyard. So I don't know. It might come to that eventually.
Oh, is it like is it really? like quick that you need to move out, or are you okay to wait? Or
Well, I mean, we can wait if need be. We're not like in a like a vital situation, but I haven't been working for a little bit because the house sale and just some other like personal stuff and family stuff this year. So I've been actually just looking to get back into doing something, and even the job market's a little tough right now. But
mm,
no, things will happen when they're going to happen, kind of thing. You just got to stay positive the best you can with it and know that there's a plan.
yeah, that's the only thing, isn't it? With you trying to sell a house, you can't really make any plans because you just don't know when you're going to sell it. So,
No, for sure. Put it in the front yard, Lewis. Okay. And it's St. Joseph. All right.
hello, Steve. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Stephen. Hi, Debbie. All right. I'm going to go to another cat. I'm going to kind of bounce around from cat to cat because Rosemary is out. The other ones are in. All right, Rosie, we'll be back. You just show them all your big nose. And this is going to be a first for people. I don't have anything on these stairs. I got some books, though.
Oh, wow.
When we have
So,
Orange in, what we do is I trim any carpet spots that he's gotten to, and then I vacuum it, and then I just kind of let it air out for a few hours until the other cats are allowed to come back out.
so is he scratching there still or not?
Yeah, of course. He
Hmm.
doesn't stop. We trim his nails, but he's a naughty little boy.
Oh,
Hi, Maximus.
how's he doing? He looks good.
Well, today he's thrown up a couple of times.
Oh, Jesus.
It happens. I mean, he did get into some dry food. I unfortunately left some dry food out a couple of days ago. And it just could have maybe just like flared up his tummy a little bit. So he threw up at 7 and he threw up at 8. So we're withholding him food until noon now. Hello, Deidre. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Eggs. Hi, Eggs. There you go. There you go.
Hey, Echo.
Such a beautiful boy.
I know, Maxie. You're probably a little hungry, but we got to withhold food from you at the moment. We do have anti-nausea medication, but unfortunately, it seems like the medicine we have, Serenia, right now, he seems to be he like throws that up as well or pukes through it. So it seems kind of worthless right now, unfortunately.
Does that mean you have to keep him separate because you have to feed him differently so he can't eat up the others' foods?
Yeah, so it's a bit, I mean, we have a bit of a system down, but it's definitely a little tricky. So he does have his own room when he gets fed. And then after he's done eating, we let him out and we just pick up the dry food because we have dry food down like all the time because we
Yeah.
have a bunch of free feeders here. I mean, we can't go. I know some people they don't like feed their cats like once or twice, twice a day or something, 3 times a day, but we do free feed. I mean, you have to with having so many.
Yeah, you do. There's no way I could do, set feeds. No way. Never. Never. It's impossible. I mean, if you've seen some of the massive, massive cat rescues, I think it's called Cats, maybe. Um, and they have thousands of cats, don't they, in this one area, an outdoor and indoor. I mean, all of them have to eat together. It's and some of them must have other issues with wrong with them. Kidney issues and different things, and they must be needing different foods, but
For sure. Lewis, you got a kitty, a stray named Flash. You're ready to bring in soon, and you got a new lease. So is that going to be an inside cat then, Lewis? I know, Maxie. You're a little off today. Not quite as your normal chipper self. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. See, normally would be like purring at this point in time. Lewis, he'll be yours. That's cool. All right. Well, let's go visit somebody else since Max is not too happy right now with me.
Lily. Woohoo.
Hello, Bruce. Hello, Angelo.
Oh, Lily, you little tiger. Mhm.
Hopefully, my video will stay here. Previously, when I've gone into this room, like my video cuts out for whatever reason. But since you're the one hosting, hopefully it won't have
Don't
an
leave
issue.
me.
Hello, Orange. I know, buddy. We got to cut your nails.
I had to try and cut my dog's nails today, and it was awful. I couldn't because they're really difficult. So I had to file them down with a nail file, and it took me nearly 2 hours to
Wow.
do the four feet.
Have you ever heard of what is it called? I think it's called like a Dremel or a Demel. It's like an electric one.
Yeah, I saw them, but I can't get them here. So I'm just using a basic nail file, which is that's why it took so long.
Hmm.
Terrible.
Yeah, we're pretty good at cutting these nails. Most of these cats, I mean, my wife I can't do it by myself, so my wife's got a hold. Orangey, we don't need to see your butt. Sorry. But we're usually pretty good at getting all these nails cut.
Cats,
Kit,
you have to do it quickly, don't you? And it has to be done, and it gets done quickly. They haven't got the patience, most cats, to sit there and let you, you know, take your time with it. You have to just do it. Or
that for sure. That is definitely for sure. Hey, Roz. Hope you're
it's
doing well.
Hazel. Woohoo. Where's she gone?
Oh,
Don't know. She is.
Cersei.
Everybody. Oh, she's in the toilet.
Cersei, I have a question, Cersei. I think you said that yesterday you were having Trooper was going to the vet. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. How did that go? Well, Orangey or Tang here is developing a little bit of a attitude as well. It's like when we take him out to the screened-in porch and we try to get him back in, he's kind of like meowing back at us and kind of swiping at us. So he's getting a little bit of an attitude here in his middle age, probably because he's not happy with the carpet situation. Hello there, Mama.
Hi, Mooney. Hi, sweetie. Moon looks like an old cat, but she's not. It's just she really just doesn't groom herself very well.
Mm.
There you go.
Cersei Trooper is doing well. He is healing, no fever. Next week, his litter mate goes for his first checkup. That's good to hear, Cersei.
There's a pea over here, Moon, where you are.
Has there been any? Did you get any updates on those? I think there were like 3 people you said that might be interested in some of these kitties.
Yeah, they never. I mean, they never came back to me. It's difficult because you can't inbox people on YouTube, can you? And I couldn't find any emails related to their accounts. So, and I think two or three of them was in the UK. But yeah, no, I never really heard anything more really. So I don't know. It's difficult because not everyone sees the posts all the time, do they? Not everyone is able
Sure.
to catch up with everything, and I'm sure people can just miss things.
Well, I mean, again, I'll do what I can on my side. I mean, every so often I'll send a post or I'll put a little short or a video out or something just to kind of like highlight, what needs to be done, what you're trying to do to rehome those kitties the best that I can.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. And thank you for your donation towards them as well, and everybody else that agreed with you. You didn't have to do that, honestly, because you do so
Well,
much for all the other kitties. And there's so many that it's just so many that need help, isn't there? And oh, nice one, Betty. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm just so in a different world at the moment. Yeah, I find it quite hard to just talk about and
sure. Understand. Yeah, completely understand. Yeah, I mean, it's not me. It's the community. So you can thank the community. It's not myself. I'm just kind of like I don't know, the middleman, if you will. I just,
feel these people, or they wouldn't know us, and so yeah.
oh, I think you were getting a question, and that reminds me. Because yeah, thank you, Bruce. Because I don't know if
Oh
George. I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, something about like watching horror movies or something.
Yeah, I watched the first episode of Zodiac last night, Lewis. And I'll watch the rest of it today, hopefully, or tonight. It seems good. It seems good, because we were talking about horror movies yesterday on the live. That new
Okay.
one that's just come out. I don't know if you saw it, Adam. It's Monster, the Ed Gein story.
I'm not a big fan of horror movies for the most part, but my sister would be all into that kind of stuff. But horror and me don't usually mix.
It's more like really bad psychopaths, all the
Oh,
the,
like
the
serial
famous
killers.
ones that are around. Yeah,
Oh, okay. That could be a little bit more interesting. Then that's a potential.
yeah, like Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, all of these kinds of style series, if you know them, like they're true
Okay.
stories.
Okay. All right. We're gonna say goodbye to Orangey. I'm gonna go. Sorry, Orangey. You can't leave either. You're stuck in here for a while. You know the deal.
Am I taking notes? Uh, no, I'm not taking any notes. I don't plan on doing anything myself to anyone.
Iota. I know. It's like Sunday, but you even in there. You're at the door. Where's my toy at? All right.
Archie.
Hey,
Whoops.
Zelda. What's up, Zelda? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Goose.
Don't you come and bite my legs, you monkey.
Hello there,
Oi.
Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, Zeus. I know
Mhm.
you're a good girl.
Hello, Joseph. Welcome. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Maya. Mhm. Echo.
Hello there, Tigress and Ruth. Hope you
Oh,
all are
hello,
doing well.
Tigress. Oh.
Yeah, it's a little gloomy out here in NC today. So the cats are like, we're not really feeling it much at the moment. We're all sleepy.
Is it like a rainy season?
It's not necessarily, we don't, in like North Carolina, you don't necessarily have like a rainy season per se. Just out here, especially in NC, it can be just the weather can be bipolar. So it can be like sunny one day and like 80, and the next day it could be like rainy and 50, and it can just just bounce like that quite often.
Yeah. So you because it's Halloween is really kind of something that's like more so in the US, isn't it? Is it
Yeah,
something that like do you stay at home on that night? Do you go out?
we stay at home. We're not really much of a go outing kind of folk. Especially Halloween, like the bigger holidays, we normally stay in. I was actually on my live yesterday just talking about Halloween and saying, hey,
Hmm.
it's a bad time out here in the U.S. You just have a lot of evil folk do really just stupid and terrible things to, especially
Yeah.
obviously black kitty cats. And a lot of the shelters and rescues, they kind of shut down adoptions, unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, really. It's unfortunate they had to do it, but for those black cats that time of the year, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a good idea, I think. It's definitely a good idea.
Maya, I go out trick or treating. Maya, I haven't gone out trick or treating since I was probably like 12.
Do you get people knocking at your door?
I don't think so. Not really. I mean, we're in a very small community, and I think what would have been here now? This would be our third Halloween, maybe, or second. And we've bought candy in the past, but I don't think we did at all. Yes, or last year, and nobody came, and I don't think we probably will this
Oh,
year because I mean, no, if nobody comes, nobody comes, and we just put it out like at the door and take one or whatever.
oh, that's good. We don't get it. No one celebrates it here. I mean, the foreign community like does try to have parties and do things for the kids, but yeah, it's definitely not celebrated at all here by Turkish culture. But in England, it's crazy like the US.
Yeah.
People love it, of course.
Oh.
Hello,
Oh.
Linda. Hello, Kat.
Oh.
Oh, you've got a long driveway. That helps.
Oh yeah, I mean we do. We have like our driveway is like gosh, a quarter of a mile maybe.
Oh, wow. Now that is a bit of a put off, isn't it? You
Yeah,
know.
nobody wants to walk that far.
No, I'd be like, what if they don't open? It'll be a waste. Our
Hello there, Linda. How you doing?
internet is
Hello.
a lot better these days because we had a internet put in and I moved it to a different area of the house in the middle of the house, so it kind of it's even around. It's even basically in the rooms, so we don't get no more cutting out
Oh,
anymore.
that's good.
Yeah.
Hello there, Rosemary. How's Justin and Mia doing? Is your internet like is it in the ground or is it up on poles? If you know.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, yeah. Is
Oh,
it
sorry,
is so
say that again. Oh,
is
it's
your
up in poles.
it's
The
up on
internet,
poles?
yeah. They should
Okay.
be under the ground, but we're so behind here. This area is very behind. And yeah, if I show you outside, you can see like we've got the wires and the poles, those kind of everywhere.
Okay. Well, there's still a large part of America, the U.S., that has, their internet via telephone poles as well. Still, I mean, they're
Ah,
trying to like get everything like fiber under the ground, but
yes, that's right.
in a lot of rural parts of the country, excuse me, it's still above ground. Looks like Bruce is saying out in Indiana, it's up in the air as well. Is that all of Indiana, Bruce? I wonder just certain parts of Arizona, Indiana.
Mochi. Oh, Mochi, you've pooped.
A little
Look, he
gremlin.
can't. He's just awful. Like he saw the toy and then he jumped out of the litter box before he finished. Oh, it's just disgusting.
I know the feeling. Had to pick up Rosemary poop earlier.
Yeah, I had to shave his bum the other day because everything gets stuck to it. Blech. God, he's been a hard one. I tell you, he's been a hard kitten to have. Um, yeah, it really confirms to me that if I never have anyway wanted to ever get a kind of Persian cat or anything like that, but you know, it's definitely shown me that I would still never get one
Mm. Yeah,
just because of the care they need.
yeah. I mean, most of these cats they're all short hair. Zelda's kind of like medium hair somewhat because when we brush her, she definitely got like a lot of extra fur. But long hair. I mean, even though it'd be cool eventually one day maybe to like have like a Norwegian forest cat or what is that other big kitties? Norwegian forest cat. A Maine Coon. Yeah, yeah, Maine Coon.
Yeah,
Um,
we always stuck to his balm. He never gets matted. Um, yeah, he's an easy long-haired cat. And then Betty, she's all right. She does groom herself as well, but she gets a few mats sometimes. But if she let me, if she let me brush her for long enough, it'd be all right.
Hello, Betty.
Beady.
So I know Betty had what was it like FIP? The
FIP, yeah. And then obviously she got over it, so she's not like a contagious cat anymore. Do you know? She's had it and she's cured. It could possibly one day come back, but it's very unlikely now that she's over a year over FIP. So she's past that what do you call it?
like
Oh, I
the
don't know what.
like the
Yeah, like
time.
exactly, like you have to kind of wait the window to relapsing, so if they don't relapse with over a year, it means that they probably won't relapse again now, like
Okay,
ever. Yeah.
okay, for the rest of their lifetime. Well, that's good.
Monkey. Yeah, so
Mm.
you your own cats what they can deal with and who they can mix with. Lily would be fine with every cat and any cat because we use Lily as bait.
Okay.
um So when we get a new cat come in, we introduce them to Lily first, um, and because we know that she's not gonna start a fight.
Mm-hmm. It's like the ambassador.
Yeah, I think we could always use Yoshi. He's very good like that too. But we try to use Betty because she's a little bit more playful, and if they can, if they get on with Betty, Lily, then we know that the cat's not that going to be that hard. I don't know. That's just how we've done it in the past.
Well, okay. Hello there,
Yeah,
Barbara.
when Raven first met Lily, she attacked Lily quite badly when we first had Raven. Um, and she had her on the floor and there was hair everywhere. It was awful. Poor Lily.
Mm.
That was the first time. But then the second time they met, when she came back to us, Raven was completely different. Because she'd been neutered, just as she came to me. I think she was still quite hormonal and territorial. And then 6 months later, after she'd been neutered, and then we took her back 6 months later, she was a different cat. She was a
Yeah.
lot calmer and more, you know, didn't want to start a fight with anyone.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha. All right. Hello there, Huey. Hello, Black Cat USA.
just
Yeah, I
reading.
figured Yoshi. Yoshi seemed, and I think you said before, Yoshi's like, you know, pretty much no enemies type of nature, and it definitely seems like that. Very just relaxed and just chilled.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Lewis, the Giants have a real quarterback. The rookie Dart beat the stuffing out of the defending champs the other night. Well, okay, well, I told you, Lewis, your team is going to be better than mine. So, you know, and you have success you can look at in your past. I have nothing. All good, though.
Our lovely mountains.
Barb, I'm always high. I'm high on catnip. I mean, I'm surrounded by catnip, so it's all good. Oh, no. Yeah, soon enough, our background might be mountains. I mean, if we eventually get this house sold, and you know, we'd love to be able to stay in North Carolina, but um, probably having to go back to Arizona for a few various reasons. And you know, it's Phoenix, especially. You're surrounded. You're like a kind of like in a fishbowl, and you got mountains in every direction.
She's back in the toilet again. Oh, and there's more poop on the floor. Can you finish this time?
Lewis, yes, there was that one Super Bowl against the Steelers, and yeah, I yes, Bruce, if you look above what Lewis said, you would know who my team is. Unfortunately, although I don't really follow sports anymore. You got millionaires like arguing with billionaires. It just kind of turns off, I think, a lot of people.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you, Joseph. I
tiny.
know.
Hi,
I have
tiny.
no idea with the US how animals get to US unless I think the person themselves would come over and then they would fly back. But I don't think there's any companies or that would just go all that way. I just don't think they would. It's a
Yeah,
bit of a bummer,
I would.
really.
I agree with you, Shelley. I mean, I think that a person would have to fly out like to you and then fly back. But I mean, my goodness, that's a long time
It's a
in
long
airplane.
journey. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think, even going on a plane for 4 hours to the UK is a long journey. Three days in the car to the UK is also a long journey. Um, but yeah, it's a tough one because, like you, I've probably got a lot of people from the US on my YouTube channel, just like you have. Um, so
I think the bulk,
yeah.
yeah, the bulk of the audience for me, like the bulk of viewers, are definitely from the U.S. And then I think like the U.K. is second, and then I think India is third for some
Wow.
reason. I don't know how, but because
Oh.
I don't ever hear anybody or see anybody saying, "Hey, I'm from India. I watch your stuff." It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Germany and Switzerland, and that's about it. I think Turkey, a little bit of Turkey, not a lot. Considering I'm in Turkey, I don't get a lot of people from Turkey.
Hello there, Beverly. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Tiny. I know, Tiny. I always make fun of your not so tiny nature.
We should have called Lily Tiny.
Yes, kitties. Hi, Kit.
Star Ruby, yes, I live in Turkey. And where does your friend live? He lives in the US, Adam.
Yeah. Old,
Stop
old man.
fighting, you two. Couldn't home Betty and Lily together. That would be a disaster.
Yeah, hello there, Star Ruby. So if you're new to me, this channel, my channel is called the Giving Paws. We live with 9 kitties ourselves, and they have us trained very well. And yeah,
You
so,
leave her alone and all.
Or not Beverly, Star Ruby. We live in North Carolina, but not for too much longer potentially. Hi, baby.
Butchie, come away from Betty. Come on.
Oh, all right. Let's get up off the ground, which is always an adventure. Kit, not necessary. All right. I'm gonna go check on Max again, see how he's doing. We're hoping he doesn't throw up again, and we'll give him a little bit of food at noon, just a small amount, just to see if he'll hold it down. Hopefully, hopefully he will. Because when he did this a few days ago, he had a pukey day, like Tuesday, I want to say. He was throwing up from the morning all the way until night. He threw it probably like 6 times, and then eventually he just stopped. So, it's one of those things where you kind of wonder, like, was it dry food he got into? Was it, because he's grooming himself so much more now, or
Mm.
was he just having a little flare up, or was he just throwing up? Because sometimes cats just throw up, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. It just happens.
Is it a lot of puke when he pukes up, or is it just like clear mucousy puke, or can you see
It's
food in it?
it's usually all the food. I mean, it's not like
Mm.
every single thing that he ate, but typically it's about maybe half to 75% of what he ate. Sometimes I think it's not necessarily vomit, it's just regurgitation where he's just eating too fast and then he just throws it up like 5 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I think sometimes folks get confused on like vomiting versus regurgitation because it is a little different.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I found with Yoshi all the time. I know that he's sometimes sick quite a bit, but when I see it, it's actually like food. It's and he eats fast. He's a fast eater. Um,
Hey,
and
Maxie.
also he jumps around a lot as well. So I think maybe he just like throws it up. But he hasn't been sick for a long time now, because that's another thing. Like the winter's coming in now, so they're not shedding. And it seems to be obviously when they're shedding their fur, when they're grooming so much as well.
Well, we've noticed with Maximus here since he's been feeling better the last a couple, maybe 3 months now. He's definitely picked up on grooming. So sometimes when we have to pick up his puke, there's definitely like not a hairball necessarily, but there's just like strands or like parts of like sorry Max of this like black fur that's kind of like matted into the vomit as well.
Hmm. But that's it. Some cats do kind of coming up than it is staying in there, isn't it? As well. As long as he still wants to eat and he's drinking and going to the toilet. I think because he's diabetic, isn't he, as well? I guess that also plays a
Well,
part.
he's technically still a diabetic, but he's only had to get insulin twice in the last month now.
Mm.
So he's gone now like I think this is like day 17 because we still poke him in the morning just in case and at night just in case. But his numbers have been like 70s, 80s, so like non-diabetic numbers. So he's technically still a diabetic, but he seems like he might be definitely going into remission though. Hello there, Carmel Bloom. How you doing?
Actually, you scare me sometimes.
Yeah, but he's definitely not acting like his normal self. Because normally he was up on the table there a second ago, and he'd stay up and let me pet him. But he came back down.
So he's a bit. So he's a little bit maybe agitated.
He could
Not
be,
by you. I mean, just himself maybe.
could be. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him be. All right, where are we at? We're about 40 minutes in. Okay, let's go back in the
Yeah,
bird.
it's
How you
nice and windy
doing?
tonight, isn't it? Oh, lovely, isn't it? Hey, it's lovely.
Carmel, you doing good? Good to hear.
Oh, you such a big boy. Mm.
Yo, orangey. Like I'm a good boy for the part that I eat. Hello there, Catitude. Nice to see you. Oh, you good boy.
Getting electric shock sitting on here.
Yeah, I was telling those who watched my live yesterday, I plan on making a new set of videos that I think could be really cool, which is highlighting adoption places like across, just starting in the US. So picking like two or three, like in the most populous cities, like say New York City, Los Angeles, whatever, and going onto their websites and kind of talking about what they do, and then showing like some of the cats rescue stories, successful stories and things like that. I think it could be a really, excuse me, like a really cool set of videos. Something that I'm thinking and looking into
Yeah,
doing.
that's
You
a
know,
good idea, I think.
and then like linking like the description of the places, like if people want to donate like individually to those places they could, or kind of intertwine like what I do, and just saying, hey, if you want to be part of this community, you can become a member, or you can donate via PayPal or on YouTube or whatever. And I'm always looking for ways of just increasing how much can be donated each month. Because I mean, it's the passion that I have with what we're trying to do here. Because it's very humbling, just knowing what we're as a community, what we're doing. I mean, I know the seniors that we sponsor, but there's a lot of like in the back, like the other places that we donate to, because we don't ever hear from them, but we know that it's either going to feed cats, or it's going to help their medical bills, or it's maybe doing a TNR program, or whatever it might be. Yes, Mr. Orange.
I always wonder if if these windows opened one day, what would they do? I mean, this is our roof. They probably walk along there. Before, years before, we didn't have this. We just had it was open, fully open, and we had a few foster cats in at the time, and there was a few that we could trust that would actually walk on there and sit on the top of the roof. And the only way to get them back down was with food, wet food or treats.
I mean,
Um,
you want to go out there yourself?
oh yeah, it's awful. But I think the ones that we have now would definitely, oh, it would be just awful because the neighbour's house is next door, so they would go onto their balcony, and if they went into their house, and then they got balconies on the other side. It's quite a safe. It's not a steep roof, um, but still, I still think there's a cat that actually lives over there in that house. It's a British short hair, and he sits on the roof most days.
Mm.
They just let him sit, and it just scares me. I could never do that. I know that cats do that. They sit on roofs high up in all the movies, but no, I couldn't do it. I
For
couldn't even
you.
let them out.
I would be the same, I think.
Yeah, but
Dang, are you licking the wall? Dang, I know you're special, but you don't need to lick the wall. Looks like you
yeah,
had
Angela.
a. Okay, you got that question. All right.
Yes. It's yeah, it's very risky. They do, as soon as you open the door, it's natural for cats just to want to go outside. I mean, they love being outside, don't they? They just love it. You know, it's so much, it's a big world for them. It's fun. I mean, May's always looking outside the window. She loves it. And I know Roz is getting a outdoor catio built, so that will be nice.
Tram through. I think that's what that name is. It looks like you have like a, if you have a buffering thing. I mean, I'm good on my end. I don't know if anybody else has an issue, but sometimes when you're buffering, I've noticed you might have like an issue. So sometimes you'd have to like leave alive and come back, and sometimes that clears it up. If that's what that's meaning, I'm assuming it looks like a buffering signal.
Yeah, like loading, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Bruce, you
Oh,
got to head
dear.
out. Got to help your daughter at the animal hospital. Bruce, I hope you have a good rest of
Oh,
your day, Bruce, and we'll see you next time.
yes, Bruce. Thank you for being here today. Hello, Meelin.
Oh, look at that belly. I'm going to get that big belly. You're going to bite me for it, aren't you? I know you got sharp teeth.
Lily,
How are them paws looking, Orange? Nope, nope, come here. You're like,
stop
nope.
eating, you little fatty.
Yeah, Orange, we definitely need to trim. These claws are getting a little too long.
The vets the other day. She had this like little whispery cough. She it was on and off. She had it on and off for a couple of weeks, and I thought, well, maybe it'll just, you know, ease down on its own. But yeah, we took her in, and she had a blood test done, and she had a parasite infection. So she's probably still had some nasty parasites back from when she came out of that shelter.
Mm.
But she's on the antibiotics now, two antibiotics for the next 7 days. And yeah, I haven't heard her cough now for a couple of days, which is great. Yeah.
Roz, you're in the process of building a catio. That's cool. Roz, if you that's really cool, Roz. That's a good outdoor space for those kitties. All right, let's go back down. Let's go check on the little gremlin. Or little Skeletor, as some of my folks call her. I was at a live like
Aw.
about a month ago, and I was talking about Rosemary. Hi. And I said she's Skeletor, and somebody got like so offended by it and was like
Oh
you should have
no.
called this skinny cat Skeletor. And it's like, come on, folks, you gotta have a sense of humor here. Because she is a Skeletor.
I mean, we can call. I'm sure most of us call. We have names for our cats that are not cute. You know, they are sometimes naughty names.
Well, based on behavior sometimes, but I mean, she is a little
Yeah,
Skeletor, though. I mean, she's skin and bones. I mean, unfortunately, I'd love to get her like 6 pounds, but that's never going to happen.
yeah, that's right. It's exactly how Ballerina was. She was just all bones and a big round belly.
Yes, my wife is trying to hide from the camera because she's kind of like
Aww.
laying down, but she's attracting Rosemary, though. She's like, what's going on over there with that human? What is she doing? Hi, Rosie. You want to jump up here?
Okay, what are you doing, eh?
Rosie. Yeah, Rosemary definitely is not liking the colder weather or the gray skies. She's definitely a sun cat and a summer cat.
No, Butchie. Don't get jealous. No.
A little licky loo going on.
Oh, I have to keep running away from Butchie. because he grabs me. He grabs you like because he can't. I see. I guess because he can't come to you in a normal way. He'll to get your attention. He nibbles at you. He'll nibble your leg, or he'll put his arms around your leg and hang off you. Um,
Monkey.
and it's a shock sometimes. I know he's got an itchy ear because his ears keep going down, so he's itchy. He needs a scratch, and you need a wee wees today.
Mm,
Is that nice?
Rosie,
There
what are
you
you
go.
doing?
Don't, Bachi. Be nice.
What's up, honey?
Hi, Moon.
You going outside?
What, Betty? Oh, get those light bogies out.
All the flooring we've had since we've lived with Rose, since Rosemary's lived with us, she's always matches the floor.
She does, yeah. Oh, bless her.
No, honey, I'm following you. It's almost food time.
And does she need special food as well?
No, she's whatever food she eats is what we feed her.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, technically, we should probably,
Let's
because
see.
she's had some kidney issues recently. She's had like some blood work that comes back. We're saying that she might be having the start of some kidney problems.
Yeah.
And we got her some kidney food, and she ate it up nice like the first day or two. But then after that, she stopped, and she kind of got plucked up a little bit with it, a little constipated. So, the thing is, again, I mean, with specialty food, it's great, but if, cat's not going to eat it or if they're going to get sick off of it, I mean, what can you do? You gotta feed them whatever they're going to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Exactly, that's
yeah.
right.
I mean, normally we do like Fancy Feast out here. I think most of the folks,
Ah.
not, I don't know if Fancy Feast is like out or available in Turkey or not, or like in the UK.
I think by looking at the picture, it kind of looks like another brand that we have. But not we haven't got Fancy Feast. Is that Peruna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it here in Turkey, but no doubt we probably got it in England.
Or maybe it's like another
Mm.
name. Maybe they have like a different name to it.
Yes. It's
Same
like
brand.
Dreamies, isn't it? Some places call Dreamies something else. We call them Dreamies and they're called what are they called? Something else somewhere else.
So normally we give her that, but we still now recently we've been giving her like this Fancy Feast melody stuff. And the thing I don't like
Mm.
about this, but she's eating it. And it's like if she eats it, she eats it. And her poop has been good with it, is melodies, is Fancy Feast melodies. Now this stuff has like grains in it. So like, potatoes or carrots or tomatoes or rice and things like that, which I know usually cats don't do well with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I mean, if it's what she's eating and it's not like causing her diarrhea or if it's not causing her like gastro issues, then it's like so be it.
Yeah, that's right, definitely. Could our gymnast getting up here.
Carmen, we do have Purina one. I want to see is our dry food. Maybe no, it just says Purina cat chow. So I'm not sure if I tried Purina one or not, Carmen. But and I think the thing was with like this stuff is maybe they're thinking like cats. let's say if it's cats like out in the wild and they're eating, birds or mice, or they're what they normally would be eating typically, I guess like a rat or a bird, they might have some sort of vegetable, some kind of like
Uh-huh.
vegetation in them, like in their stomach, and they're going to eat that as well. So maybe there's
Yeah,
something to that, because that's more of their natural like diet, anyways. There's like rats, mice,
exactly.
birds. Black Cat. I have heard of that channel. And I've seen some of the
Oh,
stuff as well on that channel. And not bad ideas and not bad suggestions, of course. I know he's like more of a holistic kind of person. But the thing is, even sometimes with that, it just depends on the cat, because every cat is kind of different. What works for one is not necessarily going to work for the other. But I have seen that channel though before, and I've had other people recommend it to me, as far as certain diseases go. Hello there, Dr.
so
Khan.
Butchie jumped from the pole to the bridge. Just amazing, isn't it? Really, what they can do.
Well, they got powerful legs, and even if they
And
don't
he's
have
only,
legs or they don't have
and
proper
he's
legs,
only got the two, isn't he? I can't believe
yeah.
he does it sometimes. What's going on with your ears today? Mm. Echo.
Hey,
Echo,
bird.
leave her alone. Everyone picks on her. Oh, he's going
And
to bite me.
do you want to turn the oven on so you can get some warmth? You need to get into your pan. Maya, what is eek? Oh my God, Adam, eek. About like food?
Isn't it like eek, like oh my god kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm sometimes kind of slow and simple, so I always ask for clarifications.
No, it's all right. I'm not very good with the short words these days as I've got older. It's getting dark now.
About the leg comment, what did I say about a leg, Maya? I'm not so sure. I don't remember. I say so much during the live streams. Usually, I over talk. Actually, I think
It's good, I think. I don't always know what to say, to be fair.
I come up with stuff sometimes. I can talk for hours and hours, and a lot of the times I just feel like some people I think just put me on mute and then just watch the cats, which I completely understand. That's true. Okay, so Maya, I was talking about having strong legs, and then she was talking about Bocce. Well, Bocce's got strong legs. He's got strong front legs.
Yeah, he's got strong front legs. He still gets around really easily and fine. Echo's playing with some of the stuff on the wall. They've ripped it down. I don't know what they've done, but Echo's found something.
Something's got their attention.
What are you doing, Echo?
Like I'll be digging to China with that, or digging somewhere.
They ripped down all the stickers. It's Echo actually. He rips the stickers off the walls. I'm not sure what he thinks they are, but he does.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you've ever seen. I'm sure some people, probably the bulk of people, have seen Shawshank Redemption, the prison movie. Have you seen that before, Shelley, or heard of that?
I've heard of it. Yes, probably
So
I've seen
it's
it.
like probably have. It was a pretty big movie, like back in came when it came out, like in the '90s. But it's a prison, kind of like a person goes into prison, and he eventually like digs his way out with like a little chisel,
Oh yes,
right? So it just kind of reminded me of what Echo was doing there. It's like time to dig.
Yeah, he's trying to find a way out. I've got to get a video of him at some point this week of him going up and down the stairs for Roz. I said I would because obviously people, might think that with a blind cat they might not be able to get up and down the stairs and stuff like that. But no, I think he can do that very well. He knows all of these. He knows this and he knows exactly where to step.
Mhm.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Black cat, you lost a cat to kidney disease stemming from drinking some of your cereal milk. Was that just a one-time thing? And had NutraSweet on it. And the person that Dr. Jones has done video on such things. Well, I will say, again, it's going to vary from cat to cat. And I'll give an example here. Most of you know Zelda, our 20-plus-year-old diabetic cat who's had diabetes for 10 plus years. Now, for several years, she gets a tiny little bit of milk each night. It's like a bottle cap, basically, like a plastic bottle cap. And I know cats are lactose intolerant, but like people, it really just depends on the cat. Some might throw it up immediately, but others, like Zelda, it doesn't affect her whatsoever. So it's going to vary from cat to cat. So my thing, what I'm trying to say here is, I understand what people say about cats and human milk and what vets
Hmm.
say, but it really just depends on the individual cat or
It
dog or
does.
human. It's not like a wide sweeping thing, like all cats cannot or should not drink milk kind of thing. But I
That's
understand, like,
right.
the comment though. I understand what they're saying though as well.
No, I agree. We had a cat, a house, I don't know, 16, and he had milk every day with his food. Every day he had his food and a bowl of milk. That's what my dad used to give him, and he was absolutely fine. Um, it is about the cat itself. I don't think all cats are lactose intolerant.
Yeah, and and I'm for vets obviously, because vets do a great job for sure, and their heart is in the right place. There are some bad vets out there though. I've known them myself, and the thing with vets is they know overall more about, like, not psychology. What am I saying? Like, anatomy and physiology and diseases and all this stuff for sure. But I always say
Hmm.
they don't know more though about your particular cats that you live with. And I've had
Yeah,
arguments before with some of the vets, like, you should only be doing this, this, and this. I'm like, it doesn't work. You're like going off of a textbook, and you got to throw the textbook out
yeah,
sometimes.
that's
Just
right.
from
Definitely.
what I've seen in like my life and with these cats.
We use when we give water, we use bottled water because the water here in the Turkish taps are quite chalky, and they can cause a lot of kidney stones for cats. So we tend to use just like as Joseph said, spring water, bottled water, filtered water that's clear. Um, because we found that when we use normal tap water, teeth actually was getting like they'd have teeth problems. Um, like plaque would build up a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't know you can buy cat milk, Diana. I had no idea that cat milk.
Yeah,
That's new to me.
you
So I don't know if that's.
can. I think
Huh, huh.
I think the brand is Whiskers cat milk. It comes in a little bottle. Um, but I've tried the cat milk with some of the cats and they don't all like it because it's not milk. Do you know? It's not what they
So like
want. They
real
want
milk.
milk, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, and I know that's like maybe a little controversial for some, and that's okay because I don't mind sometimes being controversial. I don't. I'm all good with it, because it's just everybody's different. It's like when I'm feeding Rosemary with her grains. I mean, I know it's not necessarily the greatest, but she's eating and she's
Yeah,
pooping good. She's pooping better with this food than the other food. So,
that's
if
right.
you're
That's
But I
Yeah.
think. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Shelly.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just looking at Glare Bear. She said literally what is 2% milk?
Isn't it just 2% of actual milk, and then the rest of it's just water,
Yeah, exactly.
and like maybe some sugars and other artificial stuff?
2% fat. Yeah, that's it.
Is that what it is? 2% fat, and then the rest of it's water, Lewis? I don't really know.
I mean, cats love cream, and they love cheese. Some of them they like cream cheese. They like cream. Um, yeah, it's a treat, isn't it, for them? I guess.
Lewis, whole milk is 4% fat. Okay.
Yeah, we can't get 4% fat milk here. The highest we can get is 3.5 or 3.1 actually. Sorry.
Eat your food, Rosie. Eat your food. You're a good little munchie. Like the camera's on me now, so I'm not going to eat the food.
What's that noise, Mochi? What is it? Mochi.
Think again, little lady.
All right. Well, anyways, we need to start getting some cats fed and see what's going on with Max. But
Yeah.
I always, though, like when I do my lives, I think you've maybe been in some. I always like to like leave everybody, especially those who might be new to me, like just like 3 things that I always like to say. Hello there, Susan.
Let's get you down. You ready to
Adopt,
get down?
don't shop. So never shop for designer cats or things like that. There are plenty of cats out there that are just your basic
Hold on, Mochi. Wait.
run of the mill cat. So just adopt, don't shop. If you are adopting or thinking about it, try to adopt an older cat. It doesn't even have to be a senior, just somebody who's maybe like 2 or 3, because they're gonna just sometimes just languish in those shelters, unfortunately. And always advocate for your felines. And sometimes that means going against what a vet is telling you or seeking a second opinion, because they're not always right. Sometimes
Yeah,
they
that's
do
right.
mistakes, and sometimes they are wrong. And sometimes it's very difficult for them to admit that they're wrong. They're like human doctors. Sometimes,
Exactly.
I mean, they're like, "I am the doctor. Listen to me. I know all." It's like, well, no, you don't.
Yeah, honey.
So
That's it.
again, I
Woo!
know that can
Excuse
be
me.
like controversial for some, or maybe that upsets some folk. But I always try to be honest in what I say, and try to come from the best place.
Yeah. No, it's good. Good advice, I think. But you always say adopt like old cats. I agree with you definitely on that. Like, I think I never see actually old cats here in the shelters. We always see young cats or pedigree cats and disabled cats. So I always make sure and say, if you can take a 2-legged, a blind cat, or a wobbly cat, it's good. It's very good. Um, yeah.
For sure, for sure. Eventually, bye, Lewis. I hope you enjoyed the live. It was nice talking to you.
Thanks, Lewis. See you.
What I was going to just quickly end, kind of just start to just one last thing as far as like special needs cats. So, we have these 9 right now, and, our numbers obviously will eventually dwindle. I mean, these kitties will pass away. It's just part of life.
Hmm.
But, we're thinking maybe once our numbers kind of like dwindle, not to get it back up to 9 again or a high number, maybe just to let it go down to like 3, 5. And then maybe when we do adopt, adopt a blind cat, or maybe a paralyzed cat, or, one that has FIP, or one that has, well, no, I'd have to be careful, because I wouldn't want to have too many with certain issues, because you'd have to kind of quarantine them in a way like FIV. You have to be very, very careful.
Yeah.
But just ones that
FIV
have
is
those,
very.
yeah, just ones that have those special needs, I think would be really, really kind of cool. And the time may not be long with them. You might only get a couple years with them, but I think those couple years would be very beneficial for them and kind of for the human as well.
Oh, I didn't give Moon any dreamies. Let's nick one off the floor. I always forget. You never come down. Yeah. One dreamy. She loves her treats.
Shelly, though, I
There
think
you
I'm
go.
gonna start to head out. I need to go check on
Yes,
that.
me too. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. And I'm sure we'll do another one soon, hopefully next month, or
Yeah,
maybe we
something
can
like
do
that.
one of the questions and answers again on your side. But that would be good. I like that. That's good. That's fun.
Yeah, that'll be like maybe November or December. Hopefully we'll get some house activity here, which will kind of make things a little bit more crazy. But I wouldn't be bothered by that, whatsoever. Yeah, Lewis, a Google Meet. Yeah, I know, Lewis. Maybe in the next couple of weekends on like a Sunday, I can get something set up. I know
Oh
you've asked
yeah,
about it before for sure. Something outside of YouTube, where you're not under the
yeah, that's good.
constraints of the platform. So, but take care, everybody. Take care, Shelly. I hope
Thank you,
that
Adam.
I hope that well, you'll start to have some more folks maybe show up or email you
Yeah.
with those kitties. Because obviously I don't know what your time frame might be, and you don't have to say anything right now because you may not know what your time frame is anyways right now, and that's fine. But hopefully,
Yes.
start to kind of get some things figured out on your end. Hopefully, but take your time, obviously, on that.
Yeah, no, thank you. Definitely. I will keep posting and keep everyone updated. And yeah, we always get new members every day, don't we? You never know. So every day is a different day on YouTube, which is a great thing.
That is for sure. You do never know. That's you get the good and recently for me I've gotten some of the bad, but that's
The trolls, you mean?
well, the trolls and people that I've known for quite a while, and they've just turned
Really?
out to be not quite who they think or say that they were. So I had to kind of, move on from some folks, but it happens. It's life. It's life in the
Hmm.
big city, if you will. It
Yes, we
happens.
can't please everybody, can we? That's the thing. And I think, you know, yeah, you see it a lot, don't you? I just tend to try to ignore and move on. It's you can't please everybody. You just can't.
No, you can't. Because if you do, you're gonna just wind up miserable because you're like, I got to please this person, and then I got to say something to please that person, and it's like,
Exactly. Betty, come here.
But anyways, chat, Shelly, kitties. I will see
Yes.
you
Bye,
later.
everyone. Take care.
Bye,
Lots of
all.
love to you all. Bye.
Bye, Rosie.